All right, what's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. It is spooky season, y'all. It is time to get scary. And we're watching arguably for some people out there that said this has been the scariest movie of 2022, and that is Barbarian. Which I did see was it a month and a half ago? It seemed like it was on HBO Max in like a heartbeat. I can't even remember when I saw this film. What was it, September when it came out? But neither here nor there. I remember enjoying it, but also remember being like, I don't think it's the best horror film this year, but I do know that it's probably in my top five, I would say, of this year, maybe even top 10. Yeah, a month ago. Yeah, I'm just looking at my review here. Let me a little self promotion here. When did we review this? Back in September, was it? Let me pull up a little share the screen here as a little commercial plays. Yeah, this was September 9th. September 9th. And by the way, you can check out my review if you guys haven't already. I'm just curious on what I gave it. Let's see, score here. Let's see, what did I rate this film? Overall, let's see, what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think I rated this film when it came out in September? Let's see. I think I was at a 3.5, I think. Let's see. 3.8? Is that what I said? 3.8 out of 5. Okay, not bad. Almost a 4. I'm just reading the comments. There, strong performances coming through. The standout. First, that's what it was. And if you all haven't seen the film, you're going to be watching it tonight, obviously. But I remember there's a twist, not a twist, but there's like a pivot in the story, like 3 times where, we follow this girl. And yeah, okay, we're about to watch tonight. Okay, I'm just starting to remember a lot of it now. So I gave it a 3.8 out of 5. So I'm very curious if that score goes up or it goes down. But neither here nor there. We're about to find out tonight. But Shout out to everyone joining us live tonight. I am so excited. We haven't done a watch, like a movie watch party. We were doing watch parties for the Game of Thrones for the last 10 weeks, which I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss so much on Sundays, but we're going to be doing a little bit more of these because I have so much fun with you all with these movie watch alongs and, of course, more TV show watch alongs and whatnot. So, what's up to everyone in the chat? We got Chloe saying, "What's up? I'm so excited. I will play the movie in the yeah." So, actually, Chloe, to answer your question, let me pull this little timer up here. So we will actually be watching this together as a horror community and having a good time. So I'm gonna have this clock here, Chloe, set up and queued up once we get everything and get more people in the chat or whatnot. So what is it, 7:12 now? So maybe about 10 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes, we'll get it going. And what I'll do, Chloe, is I'll hit that play button here and we'll be synced up and watching at the same time. So we will get that going here in a bit. And I actually got like a little thing here, and I'll let that there. What do I do with it? Let's remove that. Rookie. There we go. There we go. So yeah, there's a little banner there talking about how to sync it up and all this stuff. Because I will not be. This is an FYI. This is someone's first time watching a watch along. Shout out to you first and foremost. But essentially, what we're going to be doing is, if you own the copy of the movie physically, DVD, Blu-ray, however you 4K, however you buy your movies, you'll sync your own copy up at home. And then I'm actually watching it through HBO Max, which is available to stream on HBO Max if you have the service. So I'm gonna press play, you're gonna press play, and it's almost essentially like we're, watching a movie together, like we're in the same living room and whatnot. So it's kind of a fun thing. I've done like I think over 50 watch alongs, and that's a combination of shows and movies and stuff like that. And I just have such a fun time doing so. So, and I'm really excited for this one because, again, like I said, I got a 3.8, and I'm curious if that score is going to go up or if it's going to go down. We're going to find out tonight. But shout out to you, my man Tony Movie Chappie in the building. What's going on? Elliot, I want to ask you, what's your advice on dealing with depression and self doubt about yourself? Ooh, okay, Tony, coming in with the hot ones, with the big ones here. I'm going through a very hard time right now. I'm facing my well. I'm sorry to hear that, Tony, man. If I were to give any advice to you, my friend, just know that whatever is going through, you're going through in life, this goes for everyone. This is kind of my mantra in life is that you can always find a way out, man. Just keep pushing forward. We're all going to have ups and downs in life. And it's just a matter of, hankering down, knowing that you could pass through. This is a storm and the end of the storm is on its way and you're almost to the end of the tunnel, man. So just keep your head forward and hopefully everything is going well with you, man. But again, just keep your head up and just know that you can make it through it, Tony. Shout out to Tony, man. Shout out to you. Justin, my man in the building. I'm going, yep. HBO Max. I'm watching it. Mara, oh goodness, I watched this week just here for the commentary and just to be, I appreciate you. Again, this will be my second time watching the film, so I'm very excited and I appreciate you being here. I've heard good things about it. Yeah, Justin, as my review a month and a half ago, I enjoyed it too, but I'm very curious to see where I sit tonight. Mara gave it a 4 out of 10. Interesting, interesting. And by the way, like I said, if this is your first time watching it, let me know in the chat. Like, put a 1 in the chat if this is your first time watching it, or put a 2 in the chat if you've seen it before. I'm just kind of curious because I don't want to spoil anything if you guys haven't seen it. Homelander approves. What's going on, Lisa? Love it. Homelander, best villain on TV, y'all. Best villain on TV. All right, so we are looking to get ready here. So what is it? 7:15. So I'm gonna wait another minute and a half. I'm gonna wait till we've been on live for 10 minutes and then we'll go ahead and press play. But in the meantime, how's everyone doing, man? I'm so excited to be here with you all. I did a review earlier for any Atlanta fans. Man, what an episode! If you guys seen Atlanta, I shot my review. It's like 40 minutes long, super in depth. I'm gonna probably put that out tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. So keep an eye out for that. But outside of that, been prepping for this, and like I said, man, I'm excited to be here with you all. So let me get my actual Apple earpods ready to go, if I can hear you guys and get everything set up here. Oops. Thank you, Lisa. My bad. Muted. Rookie, man. Like, this is my first time going live, if you guys can't tell. No, it isn't. I'm just always forgetting my mic mutes itself sometimes. So I got my copy queued up on HBO Max. Hopefully you got yours on HBO Max or on Blu-ray 4K, whatever the case may be, however you're watching it. We're pressing play in 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing play now. And I'm gonna let the trailers and everything play. Which, by the way, they're showing the White Lotus season 2. I will be watching that tonight, so I can get a review out for you guys Sunday evening. I'm gonna miss our Sundays, y'all. I'm gonna miss it. Miss our Sunday Game of Thrones, but we'll find something else to dive into. Hey! Just watch the guys spend most of the movie at the TV. It's coming, Lisa. It'll be probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, we're good. Audio should be good. I had it on mute. My bad. What's up, Ian in chat? Can't wait for Sunday. Tyreen, I can't wait for Sunday too, man. What's up to you, bro? I just watched shot my review and in the process of editing it, but I'm really excited to talk about it on Sunday, man. My man B Avery, what's up, B? Hey B, hope you're watching this with us, man. I know you're not a horror fan. I don't know if I remember you saw this, and I think if I remember correctly, I think you liked it, but I think we share the same sentiments and some of the twists and turns. Here for the mess. Love it, love it. This is a scary one, B. Fair warning. All right. If I wasn't streaming right now, complete darkness, but I want you guys to see me. So let's have some fun. And Thor hasn't seen it, by the way. I don't know if y'all can see him. He's on the side of me. He loves horror movies. He's born in horror, right, Thor? I do remember this having really good sound design, really good production elements. And again, I don't want to spoil anything, but for you all that are watching this for the first time, but for those that have seen it before, Marcus, I was very curious on what they were going to be, their involvement in the film was going to be, and it didn't really live up to what I was hoping for. I'll just say that without spoiling anything for those watching for the first time. Oh, that's the worst. For you all that don't know, my full time job when I'm not shooting reviews and live streams is I'm a realtor, and there's nothing worse than not being able to get into a lockbox or a Supra. It's like, especially when you have like clients with you too. That's why I always try to get places a little bit early, just in case you have like a hiccup like that. But it's embarrassing. It's not your fault. Like as a realtor, it's the other person, and especially if a key's missing. Ah, so realtor's worst nightmare, y'all. I'm at 20th Century Fox already. Yeah, this is where I'm at. So I'm right at this part. She can't get into the house. Yeah, he loves movies. He likes to talk through them too. Bark. What's going on, D movie man? I mean, it can't be that damn dark that you can't see. Because I remember seeing this at theater. You can barely see the houses. You can see like the outline of the houses now with seeing it at home. But I mean, come on now. I never rented out an Airbnb, but I'm Google mapping that joint before I'm renting out a place. Which let me know for those that have seen it. Has this movie changed your mind about Airbnb? Am I wrong in saying Bill Skarsgård is the king of horror? Am I wrong for saying that? This man has been doing his horror thing for a minute, man. Look up his filmography. First time I saw him was in a show on Netflix called Hargrove, I think was the name. It was like a werewolf show. Of course, we know him as Pennywise, Devil. Well, that's not a horror film. But Castle, yeah, Hemlock Grove was the name of the show. And then if you guys ever seen Castle Rock, he was good in that too. I said the king of horror. He's only been in like 4 horror projects, but he's great in horror. I love him in anything, but he's really particular. Oh, Villains. I don't know if you guys ever seen Villains. It's on Hulu. It was a really good kind of satire, comedy, horror film or suspense. But Bill Skarsgård is the whole Skarsgård family is pretty great actors across the board. Hey, didn't know that. Where's I actually have a channel with all my real estate content, but it's haven't posted it on there for years. But yeah, if you ever need, hey, D Movie Man, if you ever need a realtor, wherever you are, guys, I can sell anywhere as far as like referrals, or if you're in Missouri, obviously. But let me know. Let me know. Got the hookup. What you doing, dude? Right? Like, what kind of? I mean, no street lights. I guess it just speaks to the neighborhood, obviously. But yeah, this was a fun ride. I wish it would have. I wish I could have. Yeah, it was a good theatrical experience, Aaron. I really enjoyed like I said, the atmosphere and the sound design. Castle Rock was. I prefer season 2 over season 1. Season 1 was took a bit to find its momentum, but season 2 was great for Castle Rock. For those, it was Stephen King, J.J. Abrams project, and it was great, especially like I said, season 2. I would have driven right. It's like I'm good, especially no offense. I have a family and friends that live in Detroit, but nah, I'm good, bro. I would have just got a hotel. Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page. This film does such a great job of. Can you trust Bill Skarsgård? Can you trust Pennywise? I love how they build that suspense. Again, for what I remember, and again, I don't want to spoil anything for those that are watching it for the first time, but the first half is really good. First 30 minutes of this film is like maybe not 30, first 20, 15, 20 minutes or so was excellent. And not that it gets bad as it goes on, but I just you guys will see what I mean when we get there. And again, speaking of getting there, I appreciate you all coming here and watching enjoying tonight's watch party. So shout out to y'all. Thumbs up, share, and continue to leave your comments in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Can't believe it's horror season, man. Can you believe that, Thor? It's almost Halloween. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me know in the chat if you guys were in her position. Stop, Thor. Sit down. If you guys were in her position, what would you do? Would you stay? Would you go? Let me know in the chat. I mean, we've obviously established that we would have just left just based on that neighborhood, but considering if we've made it as far as she has, would you stay or would you go? I'll play the game. I'm out. I don't care if it was Megan Good there or Gal Gadot or I don't know, Ana de Armas. And I'm saying like if I was the man and it was a female there who wasn't supposed to be there, it's like you don't know these people. You don't know what they're up to. Can steal your kidneys when you sleep. But I ain't gonna stunt though. If any of those women I just named were there, I mean, I would have to think about it for a while. I wouldn't immediately leave. But yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, he was good. Like I said, season one was decent, but season two was where it was at. Wow, I just finished the movie. This movie has everyone in trouble. Yeah, man, it was. They definitely set it up. I guess it would have been more of an anthology with connecting Bill Skarsgård, which is like a I can't remember. He was like the art Antichrist. I can't really remember the story, but they could have had like a new story, but then tie it into that, which I believe the idea was to have like anthology. But I'm sad they canceled it too. But no, no one was barely watching. I guess we were the only ones in the chat. What did you think about last night episode of Atlanta? Aaron, it's coming soon, my friend. I shot 40-minute review. I'm about halfway through editing it. And once we get done with tonight's watch along, I'm gonna finish editing and having it up tomorrow. So you'll hear my thoughts pretty soon on it. We're here for you, Chloe. I got you. I got you. Would have left that neighborhood for sure. You gone? Y'all leaving? Gone? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I left. Look. Y'all go. Okay. I got you. I got you. Y'all all leaving, huh? I mean, what if it's like, I don't know, your favorite celebrity, which I don't know why a celebrity would be there, but I don't know. But no, I don't blame you. I would have been gone. Couldn't have been me. Like I said, they do such a good job, but like, can you trust him? Can you not? I mean, he seems very nice. Get in your coat or your bags. Now, this is where, being smart comes in when she's like checking his ID and all that stuff. It's like she's not a complete, you know, oblivious of her surroundings. Like I said, I've never rented an Airbnb before. And after watching this movie, I don't know if I ever will. I mean, look at going back to my comments of Bill Skarsgård being a whore. He just has that look. Obviously, you can see a little bit of his brother in him, Alexander Skarsgård. But he just every time I see him, I just see Pennywise, man. It's gonna be interesting to see him in what's the next big movie? I think he's in John Wick 4. I think he's like the bad guy in it too. So I just think he's a great actor. And he's young too. How old is Bill Skarsgård? 32. He's my age, so killing it. Let's see. Bill's eyes fighting for his life and not switch. Those eyes. And that was, and you clearly, that was all him in that movie. She is. She didn't send it to. That's what I was just about to say. It's like you took a picture of it, like Google Images or Instagram. I guess she wasn't that smart, huh? Right? Put that on my IG stories. By the way, guys, I'm at an Airbnb tonight. This is my roommate just putting out there on blast and tag him in it too. Yes, he is. Like I say, he's playing it great. He's playing it great. Yeah. Thor, cut it out, buddy. He's talking a lot, isn't he? Yes, he's great. He's great at it, right? What a coincidence. So at this point that he's telling you who he is, one, do you believe him? Two, are you loosening it up? Are you more relaxed? Or, oh, okay, he's not a killer. He's a, you know, pretty well off financially CEO type dude. Not saying that there can't be killers or murderers, but I would imagine be a little relieved, right? The genes are strong in the family. Brother play, yeah, they're great, great family. All the scar, yeah, the eyes. That's a good call. Yeah, the eyes and the at least him and his brother do like the jawline. Yeah, Alexander secure scar. The license said he's 5'10". That's cap. Yeah. He's like 6'3", if not taller. That's funny. Facebook Live. Yo, what up, y'all? Facebook Live. For real. We're yelling at her like, yeah, he is. He's finally calmed down. I love the stories. Like you pretty much did the opposite of what you said you would have did if he was in there, if the shoe was on the other foot. Again, for all my first time watchers of this film, let me know. Do you trust Bill? Is he a good guy, a bad guy? Do you trust him? Let me know in the comments. Put a one in the chat if you trust him. Again, for all those that haven't seen it before. For all of us that have seen it, we, we know the answer to that. What's going on, Skylar? Let's see. I had errands to do, but y'all doing them. Shout out to the homie Skylar, y'all. Right? It's a nice little. This isn't a horror film. This is a rom com. Just kidding. Oh, that's a big twist. Is that she's scammer? Nice. All right. So my first time watchers, I trust them. Okay. Essence first time watcher, she trusts him. Hell no. I cannot trust the dancing clown. Pennywise. Some actors just have faces built for horror. And to see shady. Yeah. Who's that? Let me see. Glover. Yes. Not McFly. He was Marty's dad in Back to the Future. Yes, he does. He just look. No offense, he looks like a creepy individual. You're right. Good one, D man. By the way, if y'all don't know who D man is talking about, let me pull him up here. For any Back to the Future fans, it's the actor that played Marty's dad. Let me share the screen for y'all. I totally agree with you on that one, E man or D movie man. Here, look at this. Think of that. He's got a face that and features that only a mother can love. Nah, shout out. He's a good actor. He's a really good actor. That's funny. Now I will say, and by the way, you can hear the walking because I have my headphones on. The trailer did something a little. The trailer did something a little bit differently. Like in the trailer, you hear someone running off, but then they're switching it up with this. But I'm telling y'all right now, I don't play around with doors opening by themselves in the night. First off, I'll probably have a light on. I'm kind of now thinking about knowing that I know this film. That door opening up is pretty interesting. Again, I don't want to give too much away. All right, my first time watchers, how y'all feeling so far? How y'all feeling? You nervous? You scared? Let me know. Let me know. Have you ever seen The Eye with Jessica Alba? The Eye. Was that the movie when she was blind and she got like new eyes? I don't know. I gotta look it up. It sounds familiar, Taryn. Or am I thinking of Red Eye? I might be confusing it too. I gotta look it up. The Eye. Was this? Yep. Yeah, she like lost her sight, and then like they put new eyes in her, but like the person she gets her eyes from was like a ghost or something. I vaguely remember, but I did see it. It was decent from what I remember. He hasn't checked his phone since he got there. Good point. Good point. I don't trust her. She's way too trusting. I like where you're going with that. Skylar, oh yeah. Yeah, this is I know. Yeah. Same page. That's how I feel. I love William Dafoe, but yeah, that's a good call. Good call. Yep. She knocked out, y'all. Door creepy, super creepy. Yeah, no, I won't spoil anything. I won't spoil a thing. And then please, anyone that's seen it yet, make sure you don't spoil anything for those first time watchers. Yes. Yes. Yeah, 'cause I remember watching it. I remember I had to go on a run, leave, blah, 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 blah. Had a good night last night. P.S. Oh, see, guys, it's a rom com. Nothing to be afraid about. Yep, that's the right movie. And it's it's a remake. Gotcha. Of course, a remake. Us Americans are never original. Yeah, look at that, man. That's sad, bro. Like I said, I got some family and friends who live in Detroit, and this isn't, this is on on location. And even here where I live in St. Louis, it's not as bad, but especially downtown, it's a lot of abandoned homes. And people like Bill Skarsgård, again being a real estate agent, that try to invest in neighborhoods to try to, revamp and whatnot, not make it like gentrified, but like just to kind of put new renters and revamp the neighborhoods or whatnot. So, but yeah. I wonder how Elvin started. That's a good question, Skylar. Very curious on that, actually. Um, it's a great question. Very great question. It's a rom com and stuff. Yeah, good one, Essence. Yeah, we don't want to get too much away, but yeah, didn't check the area. That's what I'm saying. Come on now. But then again, you know, from what we've gathered so far in the movie, she seemed to had been in a bad relationship, got this new job opportunity, just kind of on the go, and probably just like, you know what, YOLO type of life, and just trying to get out of this situation and move on with her life. So she probably didn't do due diligence like she should have. That's funny. A little rough. Yeah. Dude, look at this. She's like, you need to get out of there. I love the little line where she says she's tough. For those that seen it, kind of know what I'm referring to. But a little snake on the car there. Like I said, now that I've seen it a second time, I'm just trying to look at little Easter eggs and little foreshadowing stuff. I mean, the house. I mean, to her, to her point, it is a nice looking house, at least on the inside. But of course, like I said, the neighborhood and yeah. Now she's like, maybe she's right. Oh, it's a jump scare coming, right? Can't remember. What was that? Yeah. You can see it, yeah, in the foreground. Hey, little girl. Terrible approach. Again, I don't want to say anything, but it's just like you could have went about that so much differently. Hey, little girl. Like what? Running towards her. See here, I've only totally seen someone making a fake rom-com trailer. You could, especially based on the um what's my man's name? Justin Long's character, which they've actually did like a funny trailer for that to make it look like it's a completely different movie than what it is. The neighborhood in daytime looks scary. Oh, yeah, that's true. You can see it now. Sad thing is, I know. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Someone said that, but yeah, if someone said that, yeah, I'm out. But we already established we wouldn't even be in this position. But yeah, after she would have said that, I'm like, yep, time to get a refund or to cut my trip short and stay in a hotel. Or ask the director, matter yeah, can I stay with you tonight? Matter of fact, since you're the one that's as soon as I saw the neighborhood daylight, I Comic Con convention in town. No, it's the thing that Bill Skarsgård. The reason why he's there, he's a part of the convention. Well, I mean, what does she do now? She thinks that there's some homeless guy that's trying to attack her, so she's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Forgot her phone, got the key in her pocket, so now Keith, Bill Skarsgård character, can't come in. Rookie. And now she's stuck in the basement. Totally understand about the home situation. I'm from Gary. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm from Chicago, so yeah, I've been to Gary, Indiana quite a few times. Closing, yeah. And of course, yeah, with Detroit, yeah, with the as you mentioned there, Ford closing down, all this stuff, yeah. It does. In the daylight, this is crazy. Here we go. For my first time watchers. A secret door to Mordor. I don't know, boys. Guess we got to find out, my friend. And she could have been home. Yeah. Yeah, secret door. The police couldn't come help her. So many red flags. Yeah, well, I love that. Nope. Stop, Thor. Come on now. Let's watch the movie. Um, to the comment with the police there. Yeah, that's unfortunately, in those bad neighborhood areas, police ignore calls or don't go to them as quickly as they should. It's because it's high crime rates. It's kind of a lost cause. So the film definitely has a little bit of social commentary there. What was it? It was another film that was recently in Detroit, horror film. Don't Breathe 1 and 2 took place in Detroit and kind of had a little bit of commentary on that as well. She said nope. Which is funny because what was it, 2 months prior to this coming out, Nope had came out. A little self-promotion for Nope there. Yeah, nah, this is where I'm good. My curiosity is not that high to be going into some secret compartment door. No, thank you. You know who does. Yeah, I'm good on this. What she's doing right now is completely idiotic. I watched a Dahmer series. I'm not going to a basement, right? Take the picture. Take the picture, Jeff. Get the camera. Get the camera. She said no, but now she finds her way in this mysterious area. And then when she finds here, I'm like, yep, Audi 3 stacks, bro. A video camera and a bed, stained, what is that, blood, you would imagine? Come on now. Nope. I'm all you got. And then she is just, she's, where Mara at? She's being messy. She on one. Gone. You're gone. Yep. Just pack your bags. Just go. Mm-hmm. No. Just come on now, bro. Ain't no way. I'm not even talking to Keith at this point. I'm getting my bags and I'm out, bro. I know she's like secretly like thinks she's got a little thing going with him, but come on, man. It's more fish in the sea. Or Keith, man, you can meet me at another Airbnb. Yes, Keith. This is kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I know they're like trying to write in that it makes sense that she would just be there, and he's. I don't know why he would be stopping her. She's not forcing you to leave, Keith. She wants to go. It's a stupid test. Oh my gosh. No. What are we doing here? No. Oh my gosh. I'm not saying it's a good excuse, but the only reason I can see her staying right now is because she told Keith when they were drinking and having a good time and getting to know each other. She says she makes bad decisions, especially when it comes to men. I think is what her exact line was. So I think they're alluding to her just kind of being taking the looking for the best in people and giving people the benefit of the doubt. Does it make sense? I don't know. I don't like. I'm gone, bro. And he's like blocking me from the door. Like, Key, you about to get knocked out, bro. Come back up now, bro. She dumb as hell now. And, and what I don't know. This is too self. Like I don't know. For him to be go missing doesn't really add up either. Look, bro. Like I said, I know the film's trying to make us think she's a good Samaritan. She's looking out for people, but you gotta go. You met this man one night, didn't even. We all at with this, man? Am I just being too harsh? Let's see. Where did I leave off at? Oh hell. Some colorblind cancer because oh man, this is my moment. Mind, yes. Um, yeah, yeah, y'all, y'all with me on this one. It's just trying to be a hero, exactly. The interview lady told her she shouldn't be there. Yep. What's up, Tyra? My horror buddy. How we doing? She didn't know when to leave, made all the right decisions until Pennywise showed up. Not the first conversation. You don't know him. Yeah, Tyra. I don't know. Again, like I said, the writing, the film poses it to the audience that she doesn't make good decisions, and hence the whole Marcus storyline. Her boyfriend that doesn't really go anywhere. But yeah, that's like the only reason I can see why she's making these decisions. Tyra. Shout out to Tyra, y'all. She didn't even know. Yeah, she's just head over heels, Jules, head up, and then, bruh, you see a dark ass stairwell leading down to the depths of hell. Nope. I'm sorry. I don't know how he got down there without screaming. Nope. Nope. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. I definitely remember thinking the main door was about to close when she went. Yeah, it's the other room. Yep. All caps. Leave. Talk too much. Yeah. I'm sorry, Keith. You would have been Dunzo, man. I'm sorry, bro. She acting like dude is right. Or look, I would even give her a little bit of wiggle room if they would have maybe like had an intimate moment, a little kiss, maybe a little nightcap. But they didn't even, man, didn't even get. Come on, man. She's too nice. She's too nice, man. She's too nice. I can't go horror writer out smart characters. Like at least maybe had Keith like accidentally took her keys or like something pivotal that she has to get Keith. But at this point, it's like, bro, you're a lost cause. You want to go in that damn basement to see the bucket. So sorry, you're the idiot, you know. But she's just too nice. This would make a good like a haunted house or like a maze situation if they replicated the basement. If this movie was set at night, I could believe the girl being naive. Twigs, right? With everything that we hear about all the time on the news or social media and digital age, you would think that she would be a lot more smarter, right? But unfortunately, she ain't. That's what I tried to make up, Skylar. That's the only reason I can see why she's being so oblivious, but she's still an idiot. Call AAA and bounce, right? All right. I remember this part being crazy. Y'all talking too much. For my first time watchers. No spoilers, just be prepared for something. Yeah, obviously watching this for the first time would be crazy. I remember watching this for the first time being like, what the and then so y'all remember earlier when I said it's a switch up, it throws you off. It threw me off so much for my first time watchers. Let me know where you are mentally right now because when I saw this first, I'm like, we just went from that to this. Let me know how y'all feel, man. I don't want to say anything, but I was gonna say if I was the writer, knowing what they do with the film, since they want to switch the tone, I would have went from that test to not this thing, but the next thing that we'll talk about. I would have switched it up. But I don't want to say the next story, the AJ story. Yes, yes. That's what I'm saying, or at least if they would have had like some intimate moment, you could maybe understand why she's being like that. But yeah, Nice knowing you. Deuces. Yeah, crazy, man. It's all right. Yeah, funny. Papa might show some love, support, and congrats. Oh, thanks, man. Shout out to you, bro, doing your thing. Big horror fan as well. Um, Definitely give him some subscribe and all the great other content creators that's watching this watch along. But appreciate you, bro. Congrats on it's what 25K. I think you just cost 25 not too long ago. So shout out to you, man. We got to do that collab one of these days. Link up, my man. I'm no longer scared or creeped out because this chick is so. Oh yeah, Lisa, I know this your first time. What is going on? Yeah, trust me, I was right there with you. Yeah, crazy. Harvey, yeah, yeah, same, same. Just catching. I'm a little bit behind in the chat and just catching up. Yeah, Lisa, like what the? Yeah, yeah. I think I'm caught up. They love eyes. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. He's been in a couple horror films. Jeepers Creepers, Tusk, Kevin Smith Tusk, Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell, and this. I think that's it. I think it might have been another one, but those are the ones I've seen him in. Let me double check. Let me check. Fact check myself. Jeepers Creepers, Jeepers Creepers 2. Forgot about that. I like Justin Long, by the way. Pretty good actor. Man, a lot of stuff. House of Darkness. I don't think I've seen that. Came out this year. Y'all hear what he just said? For my first time watchers, he's got some properties in Michigan. Are they starting to tie the stories together, maybe? That means he's firing you, bro. So again, for my first time watchers, besides me obviously giving you a little hint of how the story can connect with his properties in Michigan, how do y'all feel about the switch up? Matter of fact, Thor, how do you feel about the switch up? It's your first time watching. Yeah. He's saying it's okay. And when I first saw it, it didn't hit me to obviously after you see the film how this connects to the first story. I don't want to say it now, but it makes sense as far as how do I say this without giving too much away. But I don't really want to say it. But yeah, Guess we're gonna have to wait to find out. Yes, 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 yes. Yes to that too. Thumbs up. And shout out to all y'all that's watching with the live. Shout out to the replay gang. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in and watching this movie with me tonight. Just trying to get into the spooky season. So yes, thumbs up, share, keep the comments coming. Yes. It's one of my criticisms that I had when I first saw it, but it weaves into the story when you see how it plays out. You'll see. Yeah, I was when you have such a vast difference in tone, it's very jarring. Very jarring. But like I said, it all makes sense in due time. Oh, let me turn the air on. I'll be right back, guys. Let me know in the chat for my first time watchers how much time you think has passed between Tess and Keith to meeting AJ. Just curious if you guys have a timeline in mind. Yeah, like an anthology-ish type of thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same here. The HBO switch. Yeah, it's very, very jarring. See, tripping, I would have been halfway to Chicago by now. Maybe a month. Okay, maybe a month. 5 years. Ooh. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. Let me know. Let me know. Well, you guys are about to find out. I think I might have missed it. I think she just said how much time has passed by. I think she said 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure she said 2 weeks. Which, a little far fetched. Telling me that this girl, Keith, who's this big CEO dude, and is gone for 2 weeks and no one. No. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks. What did you say, Chloe? 5 years. The Avengers in game. 5 years later. That's property manager told Justin that it's been a couple. Yeah. So okay, thank you. I thought they said 2 weeks. Yeah, so it's been 2 weeks since Tess and Keith. Which, like I said, he's not a big CEO, but he seemed to be a big deal, and you would think people would be like looking for you. That's disgusting. Wow. That is disgusting. Man, that is disgusting. To hear someone, obviously fictional movie, but you can imagine freaking creeps and assholes like that. They play the story in their head, like AJ just said, man. But again, pay attention to that because that's a big part of his storyline. And then this man got the nerve to call her. Okay, so I was right. It was the house. So what does he? You were right. And there's some storylines that will come to come past. Elliot is tested alive. Does she become the basement zombie? Interesting theory. Interesting theory. Mm. I still think he's a creep. He just did. That's a good, interesting thought there. This guy's on, yeah, 100%. I mean, he confessed to the guy at the bar. So, young Harvey Weinstein, yeah, pretty much. Or, you know, yeah, all those predators. So many predators out there. And like I said, even like I mentioned how Keith seen some big deal. Even Tess, you would think that the Marcus, her boyfriend, be looking for, family, friends, be looking for, even the director, you would think that they would be looking for her as well. But nope, lost cause. I guess like told you not to go to Detroit. Hey, buddy, can y'all see Thor? See his little nose, little face. Watch the movie, dog. Gonna be asking me what happened later tonight. I'm not gonna tell you. Just watch it. What is the hellos and anyone there's? I'm not here for it, bro. I just hear a noise and I assume the worst. Cool story. So I'm curious, for again, my first time watchers, do we believe Tess is still alive? Or is she a gona? She dead. Bye bye. Toast. Finito. Let me know in the chat for my first time watchers. And going back to what we talked about Test earlier, calling the cops, which she did call the cops, but they were like, oh, man, we don't really care about that neighborhood. But for him not calling anyone makes sense to the story because, as we know, he's accused for, you know, assault on a woman, and he's not supposed to be out of state, so he can't call the cops because, get him in trouble. So it makes sense why he didn't call him 911 for an intruder. All right, let's see. How much time do you think has passed? Did I? Yeah, 2 weeks. I think we settled on 2 weeks. The police don't go. Yeah, they don't go out there. Yeah, because of the neighborhood. Why would he call her? Oh yeah, because he's a wolf. Yeah, guilty. Like Morris, a guilty conscience. Yeah, it's a wild story. It's a wild. It is. Well, I don't want to say anything, but there's more to the story. Obviously, it's another 40 minutes, but yeah, we'll just watch. We'll just keep watching. I don't want to say too much. But didn't Tess tell the interview where she was staying? When that's what I said not too long ago. Like you would have thought that the director or even Keith, his business partners, would have been looking for him, but I guess not. They don't care about them. Yeah, if there was a missing person, they would need. Yeah, this is so funny. By the way, him looking up square footage because, as I told y'all earlier in the stream, my profession, there's so many. You meet so many sellers that square footage, it matters. It does matter for those who's wondering, but I just thought that was so funny. Tess is now a zombie. Interesting. She's alive. Interesting. She is crying over Keith. Tess alive. Okay. Got some Tess's alive. She's alive. Okay. Interesting. And again, these are for people that are just tuning in or watching the replay. These are people that are just watching this for the first time. So I guess we'll see. We'll find out if they're right or wrong. Yeah, that's what I see. Yeah. He's not supposed to be in Detroit. They established that when he was on the phone with his lawyer that he's not supposed to leave the state. So that's why it makes sense why AJ didn't call the cops or anyone because he doesn't want to get in trouble. Yeah. So wait, is this a remake? Remake? Who said that? Someone said it in the comments earlier that I missed. To my knowledge, this is the original script. Tess is alive because she's a barbarian. Interesting. This movie is a remake. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't think it's a remake. Who said it's a remake? By the way, did I miss a comment? Because this is an original film, to my knowledge, but I don't know who said it was a remake. Yes. That's just like I said. It's so funny. Yeah, weeks. He was missing for 2 weeks, and no one seems to care. That's a pretty big plot hole. Yeah, someone would have called the police. Again, like I said, the only reason I assume, even if someone did call the cops, they just like that part of the neighborhood. You can forget it. Your friends are dead. So that's what only way I would assume. And plus, there are yeah. Question: if you're selling a house, are you obligated to tell people if someone died in that home? No, believe it or not, no, you're not. You would, to be a good person, you should, but you're not legally obligated to do so. That will fall onto a buyer to do their due diligence. For those that are ever selling your home or buying a home, buyers are supposed to be the ones responsible. Look up crime rates, school districts, and things like that. Only thing the seller, they're not even really obligated to really tell you everything like a seller's disclosure. So, but to answer your question, no, they don't have to give that information out. I guess I'm confused about the geography of this tunnel, because even Keith said earlier that he thought that the creature was towards the door, but there he hasn't made any left or rights. It's just been a straight shot. So I don't know. Like he's clearly, I don't know. Like now he's turning, but I don't remember him making any turns before. And those tunnels are crazy. New species of he's measuring the dungeon on Keith would have been missing. Keith. 2 weeks, yeah. It depends on the state of California. You have to notify. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm just thinking about my state. But yeah, very true, Skylar. Very good point. Ah, there she is, y'all. And then there it is. Now I really want to know from my first time watchers how you guys feel about yet another switch in the story. Yeah. Pretty wild. It like Skylar was saying earlier, it depends on the state. Like, I know here in Missouri you don't have to. Now he's scared. By the way, did you out hear on the news station he was saying that there was people on the radio station, they were saying that the market taking a dip, the economy's going down, so it kind of alludes to fast forward to how we see in the current timeline how these houses are abandoned, the neighborhoods are, vacant. So someone said earlier, Jeffrey Dahmer. Doesn't this guy give me Jeffrey Dahmer vibes? What is happening? Yes. If you're eating something, stop. Yes. Yeah, this is the 60s. I'm pretty sure. I believe it's the 50s or 60s. But yes, like I said, my first time watchers, this is the second switch in tone and story. I'm sorry, no, 1980s. This is the 80s. I want to look it up. Yeah, this is the 80s. So yeah. So for those that are watching the first time, are you kind of maybe you saw he walked out of that house, so you might be able to assume that he's maybe aware, especially after all the stuff that he's gathered in the store, gloves, baby diapers, so on and so forth, some really creepy shit. You might be able to put, maybe this guy has something to do with what's going on in the basement. Maybe not. Maybe he's just a weirdo. 3 movies in one, Whiplash. Yep. Yeah, it was pretty crazy experience. No more switches, please. I'm confused. I mean, she had a little dirt on her face. You know what I mean? Maybe she's being taken care of down there. I don't know. No, it's the 80s. I double checked. It's it's 80s that we're looking. And this character's name is Frank, by the way. Yeah, it's the 80s. I'm looking at it right now on the plot breakdown. It talks. Yeah, I don't want to say any more of the plot, but yeah, it says that we are in the 80s. Yeah, yep. Yeah. It's the flashback, or maybe the basement's a wormhole into a fourth dimension. No, it's a flashback, or is it? This movie's crazy. It's a good guess. Some good camera angles right here. I love the way that they shoot everything in this film is very up close, corner, shoulder shots. Mm, yeah, for sure. And if they were playing some Paula Abdul, I don't think this creep would be listening to it. Fake grass. That looks like a movie set for sure. Doug. This ties back into a little bit of the yeah. Yeah, so this explains why those houses were vacant. There goes the neighborhood. Yeah, I heard his line, I'm not going anywhere. Interesting choice of words. I love this shot. It makes it look like it's so like the tunnels almost. And got someone in that basement already. You see, he got the shovel. So it's safe to assume that Mr. Frank is the one that created all these tunnels. Yeah, I think we're assuming based on kind of the shot of the Frank's living room that he had a shovel and boots and a bunch of like digging equipment, that he was the one that originated all these tunnels, which is pretty crazy. I don't think that it's very a man-made tunnel with stairs and all that is a little bit of a far stretch. Yeah, this is where Mars say maybe not be eating during this time. Got hair on the tip of the. I don't know why that's so gross to me. Yeah, Frank is a killer. Well, based on that woman screaming in the basement, he at least kidnapped her. Oh my, the hair, y'all! It's the hair on the milk. Oh, just can you move the hair? Dude, that hair is making me want to throw up. Did y'all catch what she said? She just wants her to be your baby. The multiverse. Hell no. Did she crawl up that wall? Bro. In my house are Dragon fans out there, Game of Thrones fans. That's what happens when you sleep with your, you know. Oh man. Crazy. What did Frank do in that woman's bathroom? So he was pretty much scouting his next potential victim. Yeah, it was so gross. The bottle. Yeah. Ugh. Disgusting. I looked away. Yeah, it was, I don't know what it is about hair. It's just nasty. Hair in food, hair on bottles. Ah, the bottle is whoever drinks just twisted. So, yeah. You lactose intolerant is no. Yeah, he's dead. Boop. Bop, 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 baby. Yeah. Breastfeeding. Oh my goodness. Apparently there was a deleted scene that didn't make the cut of the film. I remember the directors in an interview said that there's a point in which she tries to feed him like a bird, and like they actually shot it where she puts food in her mouth and like regurgitates it back in his mouth. Honestly, don't even remember what happens at this point. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Oh, that's scary. That's a good shot. That's a great shot. Get some water. Go ahead, buddy. I already said it. She's not even the worst thing in there. Interesting. Wonder what he meant by that. Tess, I'm sorry. She is just too nice for me. She is too nice for me, bro. I'm sorry, man. I would have left. Sorry. We already established I would have been gone with Keith, but especially after being captured for 2 weeks. Mm-mm. I don't think you're. I don't even know if this is humanly possible for her thought to be like, I gotta save the next. I don't even know if that is physically possible, man. I mean, I'm joking, but Jesus. And then he didn't even listen to you. He wasn't even listening. You told him to drink the milk, to calm down. He didn't even listen to you. So what makes you think that you trying to do this Rambo rescue mission that he's gonna take your orders, trying to get out? Man, I'm sorry, Tess. Miss me. And then of course the trippy thing is, as an audience, we know that he's a predator or a monster within himself, right? So it's like we're sitting here yelling at the screen like, no, you don't need to save him. He's a lost cause. He's a monster. So that's kind of a interesting dynamic of watching this film. I can't see. Is she in the hall? Yeah, yeah. You can see her now. That's creepy. That's another great shot. That is a that is creepy as hell. And you see she's backing away. From a first time watchers, why is she backing away? What's behind that door that makes her want to back away? I wonder. Is it a bath? Is it some hair wash? Is it some toothpaste? Is it something to make her look a lot better? I don't know. Is it some clothes? Yeah. So, so you caught that, Lisa. It's a very interesting bit of dialogue. Yeah, Keith wasn't that bad, right? So the homeless man was trying to warn her. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, I didn't want to say anything earlier, but when he was like, little girl, running her, it's like, bro, you could have said what you just said to her in a much calmer manner, not running towards her like a psychopath. Wait for the sequel to Barbarian. Yeah, the House of Barbarian. I mean, you seriously, you could. I mean, we know that what was that 40 years of the house. We don't know what went down. So yeah, no, for sure. Could definitely do that. Yeah, it's crazy. She has a complex. Yes, Captain Sava. Here we go. Got some police. Stockholm syndrome. See, I think she's a crackhead or a dope fiend. She don't got no ID. She don't got no. Yeah, I mean, she does look a little crazy. Look, I don't mess with the police, but if I were in their shoes, especially probably in that neighborhood, you probably heard this story 1,000 times. So, and I mean, it doesn't help that she's not of lighter complexion. And by the way, for my first time watchers, y'all know who this guy is in the bed, right? You know who this character is, right? And remember what the homeless man said, she's not the worst thing down there. I didn't blame her for wanting to save him. Back alone, run. Yeah, I blame her, Skylar. I blame her, especially knowing. I'm saying it because we know who he is as a character. Obviously, she doesn't. Works behind the door. Yep, yeah. Instead of baths, some clothes, some toothpaste. But how could Keith have rehabbed that house and not have discovered? Not if you meant Keith, I think you mean it wasn't Keith. It was what's call it? AJ. AJ bought the house, so he was. I would assume he's in LA. He's got contractors out there just fix up the house, and they're just like, dude, we don't care. It's a terrible neighborhood. We're getting paid for this job. We don't want to get this job cut because there's another, some creepy thing in the basement. So they probably just want them out their business. Listen, like I said, man, I don't really F's with the police, but it don't look good in their eyes, you know. But it also, like I said, speaks to just a larger conversation. Look at all those tapes. Won't stop crying. Cab driver, no teeth. Kelly, Hannah, whoever said that earlier. Tanya about the prequel, gas station redhead. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That man told her, do not be around here at nighttime. It's got kind of got dark all of a sudden. Like she thinking about going in, going out. Yeah, she got the keys. She got the keys. She got the goddamn keys. So again, for my first time watchers at home, just curious, are you piecing together the plot B and the plot C, meaning plot B and as an AJ and plot C being this Frank guy? Do you guys see what the film is kind of getting at? Like, I don't want to say my thoughts on it, but I'm just curious on how you guys feel about how they're maybe connecting his story with this story and what the greater topic piece that they're getting at. See, when I mentioned earlier about when the door opened, when Tess was in her room and the door quietly opened and you didn't hear, like, this monster creature is clearly not stealthy at all. She's very loud and very. So it didn't really make sense to me when she kidnapped Keith without making a noise or opened the door without making a noise. That didn't really add up to me. Like she's as loud as hell. Let me see where my first time watchers at. Where y'all at? How y'all feeling so far? Well, that guy said he went anywhere. Homeless dude was amped up on adrenaline trying to warn her. I can't blame him for being overly excited. Yeah. Well, that guy said, yeah. That's true. That's very true. Oh, nice. Nice. Shout out to the replay gang. That's what's up. Dude, when I saw that, I was so mad. I was so mad. That's a good point, voice. I was so mad. She didn't been through it all. And who shot her? Who shot her? Yeah. It's a couple of cancel. Oh wow. The police ignored her and said, wow, that's sad. Shout out to King Viserys. That's hilarious. That old man in bed is yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that it was Frank. Well, I didn't finish that, but I heard, yeah. That's crazy, man. So the cops see two cars outside the house and don't run the plates. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You got tapes. Why is the dude Frank still alive? Well, you remember seeing the little bell system they had. Um, and you saw he had like food and drink, so you can assume that the creature has been somehow getting food to Frank. I don't know how. Well, the food makes sense because they were probably, as she mentioned, the housekeeping comes in whenever people check out, so they're probably just taking food in between when people are going from one to the next, keeping Frank alive throughout these years. Hold on, where am I at on the last thing I just clicked on? And pay attention to this part. Yes, you are. Yeah, you still got that gun. You still got the gun. Enterprise ain't give her. Talk to me, Chloe. What parts are you? I can try to help you out. Let me know. Let me know, Chloe. Mm-hmm. Crazy, right? Where's the blood? You talking about on the creature? So AJ ends up killing up Tess. Well, I'm catching up on the comments, but you can see she's wounded, but she's still alive. Not Viserys. Shout out to Latte. This part was crazy. Ooh. Yanked it and then beat him with his own arm. Ooh. Y'all got the black man killed. Messing around with y'all. Shout out to Shy Latte with the 9.99 super chat. Showing some love. Appreciate you. And speaking of showing love, I appreciate all y'all that's watching live or watching the replay, liking the video, sharing the video, commenting. Much, much appreciated. And again, appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So the black people help the white people, and the white people getting the black people shot up and beaten up in their own arms. That's crazy. This man dropped the damn gun. Yeah, yeah, I'm very much upset. The black man has been living for 40 years. Try to help these people out and then get him killed, beat with his own damn arm. Crazy. He was too confident. Should have. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that scene was crazy, right? And then look, the real monster. The real goddamn monster. I don't want to say anything quite yet, but I don't like this scene because it makes no sense. No way in hell would that creature been able to beat her to the floor. No, no, no. And the impact alone. Anyway, the real monster, Mr. AJ. And that's blood. She split her whole damn wig, bro. Head busted. She's still alive. Get the hell out of here, bro. You had no choice. That's right. Look at him. Look at him. The lies. Do anything that sounds good. Terrible character. He deserves what he got coming. Man, Creature Girl would have been gone, bro. She bust a whole head on the concrete. Oh, that's great. I love the practical effects in this. That was disgusting, but that was fantastic. I don't even remember how this ends, if I'm being honest. Baba. And the real monster was AJ and Frank creating this other monster. She don't know any better. She's been inbred. All she knows is trying to protect her baby. Baby. I don't remember. Did she pull the trigger? Yeah. I'm not a fan of the ending. All right. First time watchers. How we feeling? How we feeling? Damn, Gabby was that was pretty crazy. Yeah. This is who wanted to save. Yeah. That man ain't yeah. Terrible. He's the monster. He's the real monster of the film. Him and Frank. The thing in the house that was worse was Frank. Yeah, the kidnapper. Oh yeah, and both of them to me. But yeah, I don't know how, but yeah, and he got his. Yeah, I hear how he's crazy. Yeah, it's so crazy, right? It sounds good to him. It sounds all good in his head. Did people say it because it's showing more like this malignant? I can't remember. Did people say that this was like this year's malignant? Which I might have enjoyed malignant more than I did this because it was just malignant is crazy if y'all haven't seen malignant, right? And plus, like I said earlier in the film, she told Keith that she has a thing for choosing bad guys. Yeah. I'm confused. So who is she? Why is Justin Long? Why is Justin Long escape? What's going on? What's the creature? So to answer your first part, the creature was born based on Frank kidnapping women, impregnating women, sleeping with the women that they sleeping with the babies, and then the babies having babies, and the babies having babies, as the homeless man said. So she was a product of, um, you know, years of sleeping with all those women and those women having babies and it's disgusting. Why is that? Well, he didn't escape. He died at the end. What's going on? I already answered the creature part. So yeah. Jeepers Creepers, where you guys get those eyes? Yeah. Jeepers Creepers. That maternal instinct is strong, yeah. Because that's all she knew. That's all the creature knew was just repeat of just the mother cycle. Now I don't think because at that point Frank was probably, you know, couldn't get it up. So she was the last of the breeding, at least that we know of. Who's to say that there wasn't another baby somewhere in one of those tunnels? But I think she was the last. But again, sequel, it could be another baby. Yeah. What baby? She's like I said. So if you're going back to the flashbacks, Frank would kidnap women, impregnate them, and they would die for whatever reason, or he would kill them to get another baby, raise that baby, impregnate that baby, same cycle and repeat. And after so many 40 years of that, you get that creature. Yes. Oh, let me turn this off because it's done. Yeah, she did. At least we hope so. I hope she didn't bleed out. Yeah, definitely a weird and wild ride. Not my favorite horror film of the year. I'm gonna make a list for that at the end of the year, but it's definitely up there. Yeah, that's the best part of the film is the first half, the suspense, the mystery, what's going on, can you trust him, and then lead into him getting his head bashed, and that's the best story. Before we get into the other story, to me, the beginning is the strongest part of the film. Yeah, okay, see, I'm glad you thought that. Yeah, it had a lot about how number one, low income areas and how police those areas or lack of policing. Obviously, people like AJ trying to create the victim and the predator nature and the monster and yeah, so many layers to it. But yeah, it wasn't successful at everything. I agree with you. Tried to say a lot, but didn't fully flesh out. Yeah, okay. I thought I heard that, which I don't agree with. I thought Malignant was way crazier for me. I'm feeling more. I understand. Cow disease. Oh, I haven't heard of that. I gotta check that out. The creature was incest. Yeah. I just realized something. AJ gaslighting test after he shot her is Tory Lane's gaslighting. Skylar, I love the where your mind goes, bro. I love it. Tomorrow. I am halfway through. It's about a 40-minute review, and you'll see why when you see the video. It's I went to a deep hole, very deep. I almost didn't get out. But yeah, I'm finishing that up. It'll be done tonight, and I'll have it up tomorrow. A lot to say about it. Yeah, rest in peace, Keith. Rest in peace, Keith. What do you think she'll leave? Yes. A 0. A big fat 0 stars. I hope she Yes. I love it. Negative 2 weeks. True moral story. Get a hotel. Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all are great. Y'all my type of people, bro. My type of people. Yeah, y'all are great. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I like Malignant more. I thought the twist was better. I thought it played more into the campiness of the story, and I thought I'm a big James Wan fan. I thought that his direction was stronger. The story was a little bit more cohesive for me, and it was just a thrill ride. So personally, yeah, I prefer Malignant over this. I haven't seen Malignant yet, but is it? Yeah. I don't want to gaslight you, Skylar. It's not the best. It's like, so again, I grew up in horror, so it's that type of horror where it's very, very cheesy. It's very self-aware of its cheesiness. It's not trying to be too serious. It's a very ridiculous premise when you see the film, if you do see it, which is it's on HBO Max, by the way. But I would recommend it, Skylar. Um, it's a really good horror film. It's not. I'm desensitized towards horror. It's a suspense thrill ride with a lot of cheesy campiness, like a throwbacks 80s, 90s, type of vibe to it. But I enjoyed it because like I said, I'm a James Wan fan. I like his sensibility. So I would recommend it, Skylar. It's a fun time. And you won't see the twist. You would not see there's a twist in that film. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But yeah, it's a really, really fun time. But on that note, y'all, like I said, because everyone's asking about it, let me get back to editing my review for Atlanta. I gotta finish that video up tonight before I can have it prepared for tomorrow. If you guys haven't been watching Atlanta, it's the final season, hell of a season. In that last episode, the goof that sat next to the door is something. More on that tomorrow once I finish editing this 40-minute video with a bunch of. I went down a hole, man. I went down a hole with that video in a good way. A lot of little stuff I bring to the discussion. And of course, we'll be going live too on Sunday too. So that'll be the next video. So tomorrow, expect my Atlanta episode 8 review. Sunday, expect my live stream at 12 p.m. Central Time talking about the episode with some special guests. And then between now and then, I'm going to watch The White Lotus season 2, episode 1. And next week, I will be watching. Well, I got Enola Holmes too, so I'll probably watch that sometime this weekend. I got my invite for Black Panther, but that's not till next Monday. So yeah, moral of the story: subscribe, hit that notification bell, so stay up to date with all that stuff. So let me see. I think we got a couple more comments before we wrap this thing up. And again, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are awesome. I love y'all, man. Best community. Appreciate y'all sticking with your boy tonight on tonight's watch party. But let me read these final little comments and we will call it a night. I'll check it out. And Chloe saying peace, please. Is it please for the Atlanta? It's coming if that's what you're referring to. But outside of that, for everyone that tuned in tonight, thank you again. Shout out to the super chat from Shy Latte a little bit earlier. Appreciate the love. And again, before y'all leave, hit that thumbs up, hit that share button, leave your thoughts in the comments for those watching the replay. And we will catch you guys tomorrow in the A on Atlanta. And then Sunday, we'll see you on the live stream. All right, everyone. Y'all have been awesome. Catch you next time.